Greetings! So then, why do accidents take place every day? I mean, if you think about it, why couldn't drivers be more responsible? You see, their irresponsibility causes accidents to happen. Whether they're reckless, not paying attention to their surroundings, not following the rules, or simply under the influence. These things break the focus of a driver. Because when a driver is handling the wheel, he's putting everyone who's around him at risk. Especially if he's driving irresponsibly. Because without conscience, he could accidentally step on the pedal and speed up so that he may be able to crash or bump into other cars, which basically endangers everyone who's around him.
These car crashes affect the various things around them. It affects the flow of traffic, damages infrastructure, and more importantly, the lives of the people involved, and sometimes innocent bystanders. No one wants any of that to happen, so you must take precaution. So here are a few tips to avoid car accidents. Do's: be attentive. Wear your seatbelt. Use your blinker. Follow speed limits. And give way to pedestrians. Don'ts: text and drive. Make abrupt stops and turns. Drive drunk. Overspeeding. And frantically overtaking other cars. By following these simple reminders, your safety will surely be guaranteed. You will be able to save your life and prevent danger from happening around you.
Even if we tell you what to do, what not to do, what happens when you do this or that, you should know that there are scientific explanations behind them. For example, an accident happens when a vehicle hits another car or a piece of infrastructure. The vehicle exerted enough force to cause the crash. The driver wasn't having enough quick reaction time to stop his vehicle on time, and then he accelerated to a speed that when his vehicle collided with something that causes it to be damaged, with the driver either getting injured or dying due to collision. This follows Newton's first law of motion, the law of inertia, wherein an object will not change its speed or direction unless an unbalanced force affects it. In the situation where you're on the road and you hit another car, that car will be hit with an unbalanced force that will cause it to move slightly, and it will make your car come to a complete stop due to the collision. Reaction time is also a big factor when on the road. For example, when a driver isn't fully focused, then his reaction time is greatly affected. This is because the driver isn't giving his or her 100% focus on the road. The speed limits and traffic signs have great scientific explanations behind them. Speed limits allow a vehicle to move in a range of speeds. If they were to go beyond the limit, it would put them at a risk in getting into an accident. Traffic signs tell drivers to be aware of the environment they're driving in, so that they would take precaution and stay safe on the road.
So then, a few safety reminders you should know is that during an emergency, anything can happen. So let's say an emergency just occurred, and then you see someone who got knocked out unconscious by a car. Here are a few steps that you can do to save his or her life. First, check the victim for unresponsiveness. Before making any calls or anything, always see if the victim is still alive, still breathing, and still okay, because that's what matters first. After checking on the victim, call the authorities. That's 117 for the ambulances and for the police people. And whenever you check up on the victim, after it's done, if ever you can manage to find a way to help him, then help him. And a good example is CPR. So then, CPR is pretty complex, especially for beginners. Not everybody knows how to save lives. But then, a few simple things you can do to at least save an unconscious victim is to first pump the chest. If the victim is not breathing normally, or if he or she is coughing or moving slightly, then begin chest compressions. Simply push down on the center of the chest, at least around this area, in between both breasts, at least at the depth of 2 inches, about 30 times, so that you can pump out the air out of the person, so you can recirculate the air. Pump hard and fast at the rate of at least 100 in a minute, faster than once per second. After applying chest compressions on the victim, what you need to do next might need a little contact. First, tilt the head back and lift the chin. And then pinch the nose and cover the mouth with yours. Basically, what you're gonna do is open their mouth, pretend this is the mouth, okay? Open the mouth and then blow until you see the chest rise. Because what you're doing is putting your lip on their lip in order to put chest in them. When you put air inside, it's gonna be able to return the displacement of air, which might be able to make breathing normal in the victim once again. In order to let them breathe, or if you can't do this, then simply just stay put and make sure the victim's gonna be okay while waiting for authorities to come.
After watching this video, we hope you all learned what to do and what not to do when driving. All the do's and don'ts, because with driving comes great responsibility. Remember, someday all of you will be behind the wheel and everybody's life will be at risk. When in the position, because anything can happen when you are in a car or even at the vicinity of a car. Therefore, with this video, we hope you have gained more knowledge about how important safety is and how much of a responsible driver we all have to be, because it can be very risky. Thank you for watching and drive safe!